Needed my front tires to live a little longer. I just was building too tight, and he was doing such a good job of wrapping the bottom down there and shutting the air off, and I just couldn't do anything with it. I'd build a little bit of a run in 1 and 2, but I couldn't do anything with it in 3 and 4, and so that was really the difference. I felt like my car was equal to his. I was a little better in 1 and 2. He was maybe a little better in 3 and 4, and it just netted out to where I couldn't pass him.
They say that this is a series where names are made, but here are two 40-somethings giving the battle of their lives.
Yeah.
You turned 41. You still have the fire inside you, don't you?
I do. You know, and I love it. This is so fun to go out like this. I mean, I know I've been going out for a while now, but I learned that from Mark Martin. But yeah, it's just, I'm having a blast, and it's so fun to show up to the racetrack and know that you've got a chance to win, and I still feel like I have the capability, right? Like, if I get in cars that can go fast, I can go fast, and it's just, I'm having a blast. It really is so much fun, and you know, the only goal when we show up to the racetrack is win, and we're in contention every time.
Before today, in 7 previous starts, your best finish was 11. To finish second here, what does it say about where you are in your career?
Well, I think it's really just the preparation. I've never been that great here, honestly. This is not one of my best racetracks, but you know, Joe Gibbs Racing at times has been good here, and then at times has been off, and I felt like I learned a lot and was able to help kind of understand what I needed to be better here last year. And honestly, the fall race, we were probably the best car, and I lost power steering about halfway through the race. That caused us to, you know, not have a great run. I think I still finished 11th with no power steering, but the first half of the race, we were the best car. So I knew coming back we'd have an opportunity to, you know, contend for the win, and we did.
Your best result for Aric Almirola?
Was that your pop up giving you the hug there at the end before the car came over?
No, it's just a great friend of mine.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Just clean air. You know, I think not being able to wrap the line down in 3 and 4 with no clean air on the car was tough. So just couldn't build a run to him. I was a little better in 1 and 2, but he was definitely taking my line away. I was having to run a lot higher on the racetrack. And then in 3 and 4, the only lane you could run was on the bottom. The rest of the racetrack was just so greasy. So I probably gave it away trying to run the top to make something happen, but I felt like I was starting to get desperate. I wasn't able to wrap the bottom and build any sort of run to him.
When you mentioned you have the fire inside of you, we can obviously very much see it from our point of view, but do you ever consider kind of making one of these efforts into a full-time gig? I know you have your family stuff, but I mean...
I don't. No, I am so content right now. I am honestly living the dream. I really am. I'm having so much fun driving these race cars, and every time I show up I have a shot to win. And you know, the fact that I get to have somewhat of work-life balance, if there is such a thing, I've actually found it, and I'm having a great time, and I feel really blessed to be in the spot that I'm in. So no, I don't think so.
Dueling with Justin, Lee was mentioning the battle of the 40-somethings here.
Yeah.
You feeling?
Yeah.
Did you feel the vibe the whole way through, or how was that?
That was definitely a fun race for the old guys. Yeah, I mean, I think Justin's such a classy racer and so fun to race with. I mean, they were certainly the class of the field. They had so much more speed than we did on the short run. And then after about 25 laps or so, I could start making a run back to him, but he would just build such a big gap. And then there at the end of the race, I really just burnt my front tires up trying to get back to him, hoping that he would start making mistakes when I was starting to put pressure on him. And unfortunately, he never missed the bottom down in 3 and 4. He just kept hitting the bottom, and I was